In the late 90s, she claimed to have created anti-gravity devices that were fully functional, and this was big news in both scientific journals and mainstream press. In 1997, Dr. Lee continued to expand on her concept and conduct more experiments. She published papers describing the anomalous weight changes in objects suspected over a rotating superconductor. Public records show that in 2001, the U.S. Department of Defense gave AC Gravity a grant for $448,970 to research the technology. However, these results were never published. In fact, Dr. Lee never published anything again.
Wow.
Even though the business license for AC Gravity was updated yearly through 2018, there's no record of any further work done by the company. Lee's career after 2002 is a subject of great mystery. She's disappeared and gone back to China, said Sephardi. She was working with NASA and the Redstone Arsenal, but she disappeared for several years now. The people at the Pentagon cannot reach her anymore. She's allegedly back in China, and the Chinese are pouring money into similar experiments now. Uh-oh. That's why our intelligence guys are very interested. The most likely people to develop the first anti-gravity propulsion technology are the Chinese.
That's reassuring.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's crazy. That's a crazy statement. He also told Ventura that he was unable to get a working email address or phone number for her. Bro, they probably made a breakthrough, and that's probably what happens when you make a real breakthrough. They probably give you a very clear indication of how this is going to go from here on out. You're going to be completely isolated from the rest of the world. There's no way we can trust that you're going to tell anybody about this. We're going to have to monitor everything you do, and just you stop publishing, you stop doing anything.
But here's the thing. Is that the wrong approach to take? Is that the wrong approach to take when somebody has created something that could be such a monumental tool, potentially a weapon, that an enemy or somebody you perceive to be an enemy could use it against you?
I don't think it's the wrong approach to take. I mean, I think especially if you're dealing with someone who came over here from China, it's like, where is she going? Like, keep an eye on that lady. If she really cracked it, that's why they're always occurring around military bases. Like San Diego's filled with military. It's all military out there. So if they're off the coast, they're near the Nimitz, right? So there's all sorts of tests and training things they're running out there. That's what they do. Of course, that's where they're going to train their drones too. Of course, if you've got some crazy high-tech thing and you want to see, how do the fighter jets see it? Like, you fucking don't tell them, and you put it in the ocean, and then you say, go, fly over there. And they fly over there, and they see this fucking thing that can go from 50,000 feet above sea level to zero in like a second.
I don't know if you know this, the Russians have a tsunami torpedo. Have you heard about this?
It starts tsunamis?
Yeah.
Oh,
What?
great.
It's a tsunami torpedo. Basically, a nuclear torpedo. It explodes underwater, causing a tsunami, which can wash, half the United States off the...
Half the United States?
Well, if it hits the seaboard on both sides, yeah. I mean, it will be harder for them, obviously, from the east, but from the west.
Oh, my God.
You can wash off, all of California, just like...
News agency TSS reported that Russia had produced the first set of nuclear-powered, very long-range, nuclear-armed torpedoes known as Poseidon. Strategic experts are warning that the Poseidon torpedoes would have the potential to devastate a coastal city, causing radioactive floods and result in millions of deaths. Oh, fuck, dude.